Hi.
Hi
Hi there. And hello to your cat.
That's Kobe back there. She has her own Instagram. We'll let people know what it is later.
We'll plug that later.
Yes. Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, thanks for chatting with us today.
Thank you very much. This show is so amazing. I'm wondering, were you guys familiar with it before you did your episode?
Yes, I had was a big fan of the first season, and just thought it was such a great way to tell, very different stories all in one season. I love that it was different directors and different writers, and I was a big fan of that first season. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you watch it?
I did. Yeah. I mean, we shot this during the midst of quarantining and the pandemic, and I watched that show during the pandemic and then got to work on it. So that was just a beautiful whirlwind. It was such a,
Did you know you were cast before you watched it?
I'd seen like 3 episodes before I was cast, and I was watching it during the pandemic. So I think my emotions were already raw. So I was just weeping through just a few of them.
Yeah. I watched it in quarantine as well, and like really, really, really wanted to be a part of it. And I'm like a romantic New Yorker, so it felt like very accessible. I was like, this is just a New York show that I'll be a part of. Like, I'll make it happen. And yeah, manifestation felt good.
What did you like best about your episode?
Well, I mean, that's a tough one to answer because I wrote it, and it's based on a story that I wrote for Modern Love a few years ago. So I loved it. I think it's a great episode.
This was actually your directorial debut, right?
Yes, that's right.
How did that come about?
Well, I was asked to adapt the story. So it was an essay that I had written for Modern Love. I was asked to adapt it. I did that. And then John Carney, the showrunner, the creator of the show, just suggested, that I consider, he was like, I think maybe you should consider directing it as well. And it had not crossed my mind. But the more I thought about it and the more John and I talked about it, I just got really excited about it and then jumped at the opportunity. And then I got to, work with these two fellas that were just incredible and very easy to cast. This was, again, we started this process before the pandemic really started. So both of these guys were in place, but then the show got sort of delayed, like 6 months or so. But they were very patient and stuck with me, and I'm very grateful for that.
What did you enjoy most about your characters?
Well, I just loved working with Marquis. Marquis was so fun to work with. And we just had a blast, and I felt like Marquis was just so open to playing around, while filming and just trying new things. And it was dreamy. So that was,
You had a good time.
Yeah,
I had a good time. Yeah, it was a good time. Good times all around.
It was lovely working with Zane and Andrew as well.
Well, now Marquis has to say that, but I was actually a monster on set.
I would never tell you if that was the case anyway. No, just kidding.
And Andrew, do you think you would like to do more directing in the future?
Yeah, I would love to. I mean, this was a really unique opportunity to tell a very personal story. And it was a great way, I think, to direct for the first time, because it was a story that I, lived through and knew very well. But yes, I would love another opportunity to do this.
And what's next for all of you?
Well, lunch is coming up soon.
That's
so we will be. I ordered the chicken. It's morning time here, but we are getting ready for lunch.
Yep.
Okay, well, hope to see you in many more things in the future.
Yes, please. Best of luck to Kobe.
Thank you very much for chatting with me today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching. If you're new to the channel, or if you're returning and haven't hit that subscribe button, please do so now and click the like button underneath the video. Tap the notification bell if you want to make sure not to miss out on any new celebrity interviews.